What is the best time of year to sell your house? So if you're thinking about selling this year, you might be wondering, is there an ideal time to put my house on the market? Is it right now at the beginning of the year? Is it later in the spring? Is it in the summer? And to answer that question, let's first look at the numbers. What do the numbers say about the best time of year to sell the house? Well, basically every year, if you go back 10, 15, 20 years, as long as I've been in business, we always see this same pattern is throughout the spring up to some point in the summer, the statistics improve for sellers. So the median sales price increases, the days on market decrease, the number of showings increase, the sales price to listings increase. So those numbers would say, hey, you should wait until the end of the spring, beginning of summer to list your house because those numbers are better for the sellers then. However, that is not always the case for every single person. And here's why. First of all, you may be doing something in addition to selling your house where the timing matters. You might be buying another house, and that house may not be available in June. It might be available now. You might be using that money for an investment. You might be moving to a different city or relocating. And so sometimes the timing is just the timing that you need. And these changes that we're talking about for median sales price, days on market, that sort of stuff is usually not so great that it would make sense to change your life timing in order to just try to line it up. The other thing to consider if you're trying to purely time it and you don't have any of those other life constraints is that the point at which it peaks in the spring, summer changes every year. Sometimes the best month of the year is June, sometimes July, sometimes August. Those are for closings, which meant the house went under contract 1 or 2 months before that. And we don't know when that's going to be. And there is some risk that you miss the top of the market and it starts coming back. And you see that every year. If you look on our website or look on Zillow and are watching the houses, you'll see stuff August, September, October, and you're like, man, these houses are sitting. These houses are getting price drops. They missed the best part of the year, and now you're chasing the market down because all those stats that I gave you, they go the other way in the fall and winter. And so you give yourself a longer runway if you start earlier. You put your house on the market now and you miss on the price a little bit or it takes a little bit longer to sell, the market can rise to you. And more buyers are coming into the market. There's more activity coming. Whereas if you miss in June typically or July, less buyers are coming into the market each week. The price pressure is probably going the other way, and then you might end up having a worse result even though you were trying to hit that absolute peak. So we would love to help you evaluate your situation, your neighborhood, what's going on in the market this year to make sure that you maximize the opportunity you have to sell your house, to get the best price, to get the best terms, to make it as easy as possible. So reach out like so many of you do, and we will continue to update you on the market as it changes from now through the rest of the year.